Alright everyone, let's return to old Jimbo here. Give me the pulsating mouse. Got an updated slideshow over there. I didn't bother adding the furniture that got left behind because these things happen. I forgot to do it until a few minutes before I was set to do this. Like, whatever. I don't think we had enough to complete a monster set anyway. I did give some thought as to whether I wanted to continue the actual storyline, though, or go piddle around with a few other things. I think I will. Let's delay playing around with that. I'm a tease. That upcoming area is long, anyway. Let's head for Everchip. To the Dark Dungeon! I feel like doing a dark dungeon. At least for a little bit. So, that's what I'm gonna do. At least for a little bit. Alright. So, what is the Dark Dungeon? It's 100 levels of pain and agony, just like a good old shitty RPG should have. Optional dungeon dive with prizes and rewards. How the hell do I get out? 1. You use a pocket ladder. There's occasionally sold, and you can occasionally find them from item spaces. 2. We beat the dungeon. It's not happening. 3. We die. Also lose any unbanked points. We won't be able to warp back to the new floors we unlocked on that run. Use a pocket ladder. We can warp back to the floor we left on. Closest one divisible by 10. So we need a pocket ladder. Now, of course, we can't get one of them. We have to get one of them in the dungeon. Or, you know, we had the 15,000 points laying around, but we don't have any points. It's tragic. But if I make it out here, we will have 200,000 points. I can't choose Jimmy's form that is cycled through every floor. So let's warm up and get on with the gameplay here. Jimmy's not in the best form to do rampaging, but he's really not in the best form to do any sort of stuff. Like healing. Let's try a rampage, though, in that Naga. Good. Something that past Grimith did remember was to finagle himself a bunch of temporary dungeon points. So I wouldn't be grinding the Dark Dungeon. So that if I wanted to, I could partake in items that you would get from doing Dark Dungeon stuff, as I wasn't able to really enjoy that in my first run. We'll just have to find Rubik and get a pocket ladder. And of course, if I die, I lose all those hit points. All those dungeon points, I should say. Get out of here, you stupid powered-up enemies. Along the way, we'll find marvelous coins. Isn't that marvelous? I could have chosen the other route. I elected against it, I guess. I can't flee from these fights, but I'm okay with taking some fights. As we explore other content. Alright, points. Woo! Hey, how's it going? Man, if I had a group attack... Oh, wait, I do. Ha 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 ha. Blow them up. Beautiful. Alright, one space. It's a huge first board. 2. Okay. We'll go this direction. Well. There's a trap! Now on floor 2. We got off that floor sooner. So there's that. Ain't got no key. So we're taking the long way. A really ugly second board. We are a slime. Locked. I need a key. Oh, it absolutely is, Carmine. That's the intent of the design. Of course, you know, it's designed in the form of board game. Can't imagine it would have been that fun for Casey to cobble together 100 unique dungeon floors. But this works. Some of these floors could be much shorter and less mean, but we're here. I intend this to be the only time I run Dark Dungeon. Then I'll take my treasure trove of points and reward myself. Of course, we may not end up with a pocket ladder, or even worse, I might die. In which case, I'll just resolve things off screen, I do believe. And interesting to avoid the spike traps, that's pretty nice. I stop running out of juice to use my, my rampage. It's unfortunate. I think I'll just tell Lars to go to sleep. And he got woken up, but that was only for 65 points of damage. It's not a big deal. Sure. Just undulate Lars and cryodynamics. Ah, didn't get the kill. Awkward. Also didn't get the kill. More awkward. Got another round of fire thrown at me. Rude. And finally, you. We'll rampage on you. Go ahead and undulate, and throw down a cryodynamics. Note that I also can't access the inventory normally. I have to do stuff with the inventory in battle. Such is the evil of the Dark Dungeon. Descending. Alright, we're gonna be leveling up 50-style vampire now for sure. This floor looks nicer. Yeah. We could even, like, try it that way for more loot, more dungeon points. I think we'll just go straight up here, though. Yeah, Severus, a bit of a dungeon crawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, just go straight ahead. Fuck it. I don't really need to get more dungeon points. We're good on that. Unfortunate. Don't know whether... well, you'll find out. Whether Mom can finish the job, good. So what? That wasn't a big deal. 2. Alright. 5. And... we're out of here. Next floor. Figured I'd go ahead and show off a little bit of this. You know, it's an excuse to fight, do some leveling up. While exploring this content that I don't intend to really show off anymore after this. Points! Well, it'd be a shortcut for me if I just went straight down and said, fuck the rest of this floor. You know what? I think I'll do that. I don't need that chest. I'm out of here. Don't think so, Daikami. Any style vampire again? We just had this board layout. Guess we're having it again. Farewell item. There's a number of dungeon-specific items. Guess we'll take this route. There's Rubik. I would like to hit him. We're hitting him. 10%. Well, mechanically, getting an extra 10% more points on top of what I have would be splendiferous. But I can always just put more points in for myself. That many points is good enough. Just give me the restore. Oh. Points are not the issue. I assure you. You get more points the deeper you go into the dungeon. Hey, it's a fountain. We didn't need that full restore from Rubik. We should have taken the points. Note that the fountain disappears off that tile in case, like, the board is gonna loop around. No, it's still there. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Or maybe there was 2 fountains back to back. Never mind me. Continue. Business as usual. These other boards have been nicer. It's been enjoyable. Stairs are pretty far. You can take a wild detour. Now, why would you do that? Because reasons. The deepest I've gone? To the end. It's floor 100. I've done that twice. In the first playthrough. And there was meaning for doing so. I'll take the damage from the trap. I believe we've lost half our HP because of that. We are normal Jimbo. Okay. 5. We'll just do a straight shot. Points. Can't take the time to heal if we don't get into a combat. Oh, potentially get a key. Which can be used on locked doors that you find if you land on the tile. We got a key. We scooted into a locked door earlier, but I didn't have a key. So, you know. Wasn't able to make my dreams come true. What do we got here? Yep, half HP. Steal the Shatterbox. Let's have you heal everyone. Let's undulate. Let's cryodynamics. Could have had Lars also do metabolism to get some extra juice, extra HPs, but it'll be fine. Always do that next combat. Avoiding the traps. Let's have a shot for Rubik. Fuck you, landfish. I'd rather take that single jump than everyone getting hit. Ah, well, still get a 1. Great. Great. I added these images to the slideshow down there in the bottom right corner, but they're not going to show that well. But at least we can see them here and now. He said, excitedly, yay! Much easier now, though. Bye, Rubik. Floor 10. No, no choices anyway. Yay! Yay! Hey, how's it going? I ain't got no hit points, Lieutenant Dan. Lars wasn't an attack there. I didn't quite consider that as a possibility, and I guess I should have. Well, this is awkward. Let's throw an ant on a log at Jimmy. It's a good thing I did. Good thing I did. Stupid spikes. Wee. All right. It sure is the darkest of dungeons. In my quest for a pocket ladder, or I would accept a fountain right now. I can finagle my way towards one. Whether that'll work is a shrug. It did not work. Sad. Well, fuck that floor, I guess. Rubik! I want to bank my points! Rubik! Rubik, when I landed on you last time, you didn't let me bank my points. Get out of that floor. We'll eventually come to the point where the floor is just too hard for me. I will get my ass kicked. Well, I could choose to land on the spikes, or I could choose to land on the combat. I think I'm gonna choose the combat. Might have a chance of getting up to Rubik there. Hey, friends. Let's see what I can do to that, Pentagon, maybe? I'm not gonna try and steal its side. I don't think I'm gonna try and steal its side. We're gonna have Dad go crazy here. Good. Rubik! 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 I think we'll have Dad take care of this. Again, I think you should be able to deal with the Pentagon without Jimmy's interference. Yep. Points. Ah, bye, Rubik. Concentric burdens. 1 fish and 2 fish. Yay. I forgot to open up my notes. Give me a moment. Where it goes to find his notes. Jimmy in the pulsating mass notes. 1 fish is counter and 2 fish is reflect. Good. Had to make sure. Don't you dare calculate with your peers. Get him, Jimmy. They buy that floor as well. If only I had a ladder. I just need a ladder! There's Rubik. Do I go all the way out of my way? Yeah, we'll try that. Also gives me a chance to get an item, which could be a ladder. Souped up fight? Oh, these guys, but scarier. Right. I think we trust in Dad again. I think Dad's got this. Maybe you should have used a Choco Cola on him. I think powered up, stand corrected about, what powered up was going to do in that situation. Only one chance left. Ah! Scream mercilessly. There we go. Good crit. Good crit counter. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Take a nap. New skill, hooray! Points. Alright. Let's see if we can grab an item or Rubik, one of the two. Rampage that, and then just attack the concentric burdens. There. Burden has been resolved. Damn it. It's some loaded dice. Well. That could get me on Rubik. What? An offer for you. For only 20% of your points, I'll give you 3 keys or 5 track detected. Rubik, that is not a ladder. You know how much 20% of these points are? Ah! Deeply agonizing. I'll take the keys. I'm not happy with this decision. Trap detectors could have allowed me to evade, you know, spike traps if they come up, but I think we'll probably be able to survive. $20% of my points. Ah, I should have taken the 10% earlier. Single tear rolls down my cheek. Hey, we might get an opportunity to use one of my 4 keys. I just have to land on the specific space. If only I had the loaded dice. Oh well. Bye. Rubik, you son of a bitch. And that was floor 15. It was a good floor. Might be able to get some points. Yay, that'll make up for the loss. And that was floor 60. At least we get to enjoy more of this concept. Now if I roll a 1, I will slide into the door. Like that. As a matter of fact, I would. I guess I'm going this way, instead of this way. Never mind that there are other things, like potentially another Rubik. Okay, fish bucket and bonus catch. Nice crit, Jimmy. Ah, yes. I remember. It will keep producing fish. Which, I mean, we could harvest those for the XP. But I prefer for that not to happen. Oh no, Lars is sick. You bastards. Ye bastards. That's right, train. Bastards. That was certainly some XP for that, though. Can't dispute that. Hey, it's a trap detector. Buy item. It's a ladder! Woo! I did it! Found a ladder! Yay! Yay! Ah. Let's keep going. It's a pitfall trap. Would you like to avoid it with a trap detector? Nah. I gotta make back all those points now that I don't care enough about that. Figure I'll just keep playing this until I get bored or until we get nearly destroyed. One of the two. Three. Okay. Go this way. Out of one of these situations again, huh? And we're gonna rampage you. Pulverizing light you. Good crit, Mom. Man, even with that. Got it done, all the same. Hey! It's some double dice. Hell yeah. Not only does Grimith play dice, the dice are loaded. We'll stop. I might have to progress one after. Instead of just being on, we'll go to like floor 21 if I can. Then we'll be done with our adventure. This shit again. Good work, Jimmy. Use a Choco Cola on Lars. Stupid bonus catch getting 4 attacks every single fucking time. Alright. We are Grumble Bear again. Gauntlet of Spikes for a chance at Rubik. 2. Don't forget I can double dice as well. I can get a result and then double it. For example, I could move 12 right now. What kind of sorcery is that? We'll do it. Now, we just get 2 dice. Bye. That's floor 21. That's where our adventure ends. I would. Get up, Lars! And that was our foray into Dark Dungeon. Hope you all enjoyed it. There certainly is a foreboding presence deep underground. Now, if you don't want to be spumbled on potential abilities or things, I want you to look away for the next few minutes, okay? No peeking. But if you're okay with being spumbled, you can keep peeking. Just wanted to warn you. Allows you to leave a dungeon. Unlimited uses. Yes. Fuck you, emergency exit. Play random singles from your inventory. We will certainly buy this furniture. You're not sure you're okay with the term spumbled? You know I can accept that. So, what are we grabbing here with our prizes? There'll be a lot of good stuff. It's going to be a good thing, which could be Moonrock, plus 25% all stats. So... Counterstance power decreased, instant effects party, 2-turn cooldown. We can't equip that. Insult removes alert status, mental clarity of target's party, 3-turn cooldown. That sounds great, I definitely want that. Focus halves MP consumption, 10-turn cooldown. Definitely want that. Could pick up any of these super weapons. I don't want to pick up the Moonrock for all stats plus 25%. The chainsaw. Cuts agility in half, oh no. Normal attack hits all enemies. Let's just pick up a slot. All stats plus 25%. I don't want to get too overpowered here. Just wanted to be able to enjoy some of this stuff. And after the 20% loss of points, we have enough points to do some minor things. We'll pick up these little knickknacks. There we go. Good. Good. And in case I do feel like going back down to the dungeon again for whatever stupid reason. Alright, mission accomplished. Let's be powerful. Cyber kick. Cyber suit. Do I even put it on Mom? Oh, that's tough. She's definitely getting a cyber suit. And Jimbo gets the Moonrock. Hell yeah. We're gonna kick ass now, everyone. It's gonna be beautiful. But not as much ass as we would have kicked if I bought something else. It's time to be powerful. That lowers your magic attack a little bit. That's worth doing. Great. I should be in a position where I can enjoy some of the benefits from that, because after the Dark Dungeon runs I did in the first playthrough, I was not able to enjoy any of those benefits. Basically, because I was done with the fucking game, and whatever that could really get me. this, he becomes vulnerable to immunodeficiency again. That definitely really increases his attack power and improves the power of his counter stance. I like it. Let's try it. Hell yeah. With nods. Feels the power coursing through his veins. You can look at the screen again, everyone, though you may not want to with where we're going to be heading next. Let's choose a form that I want to focus on. All the forms got a little bit of love. Oh yeah, I got matter transfer now. I don't think Goon really did get love, but that's okay. Goon's got plenty of love. Let's keep being a Grumble Bear. Yeah, let's keep getting that attack up. Yes, let's make a purchase. Let's buy Cancel the Law, let's buy some Choco Colas. What the hell, I'll buy the vitamins. Thank you for your patronage. Deposit the money. Jimmy, have you seen Cordelia lately? No? Never mind, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Should try to remain professional, it's what Mr. Grouse taught me. Yes. Professional. So Cordelia hasn't come home in days, and her family's worried about her. Her dinner's getting cold. Well, let's go do that. The Unbreakable Bridge. Down this rope. And through here. So, this area is really fucking uncomfortable, and I feel it is incumbent upon me to provide some warning about potential discomfort of darkness and shadows and worse. Some 13s, I don't remember how tough they are, so... Nice crit! Ah, yes, the weak point. It definitely got some HP to him. Counter stance. Learned from online ninja training course. It's a pity it costs 10. You've been weak pointed though, I should probably have you guard. Good thing. If I had had you counter stance, you wouldn't be able to counter that anyway. And if the sound of, like, whispers and phones bothers you, this area's not gonna be for you. You want to come back in, like, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Shadows appearing, like, if you're noctophobic, seeing, like, strangers walk beyond the windows. Grinning faces and eyes from the darkness. Even if you have gallows humor, this place can, well, be a bit too off-putting for you. Focus has a high bar of entry. Instead of like a 10 cost, it has a 25 cost, but it has the MP cost. Okay. I see what it is having, I just gotta, like, reassess it now that it costs more. Good crit, Jimbo. 13 is watching you. I don't know what it does. It finishes watching. If anything. What do you do when you finish watching, Chad? Ah. A group fuck you. I just put Lars to sleep in the next combat. Try that. Arrowing to them, maybe, or I can get him to use Metabolize. Don't worry about that, that's fine. We have Saturday over there. I'm not gonna take shit from Saturday. Gallows is watching you. Great. 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 Don't know what terrible thing is coming my way, but great. I am delighted. Well, whatever you were watching, it stopped now, sir. Get out of my game. We are getting big number being here. It says the same thing as if I selected Jimmy. It says his feelings about the area. Dots. It was not a crit that time. Uh-oh. Lars's weakness has been found. He's in a pickle. Let's have him guard. That way when 13 brings the pain. Okay, didn't expect that. Sure. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, maybe good's a strong word, yeah? Fresh. We'll keep on with the fights. We're getting good rewards and prizes for doing them. So we shall continue. Excuse me. nice crit in there. That's good stuff. Wrong person. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Good. Jimmy's now level 30. We are led inside. Into this room. So folks, you may recall, for those of you just watching along without any knowledge of the game, may recall back in Legato, there had been a prior prisoner next to the severely wounded information guy. And the guards there in Legato talked a bit about that. And some artistry depictions on the wall there talked a bit about that. Mr. Cat. And Cordelia. I still don't have any interest in remembering what the hell this cat does. I know there's another cat in this game that I don't want any part of, so we'll handle it like this. And that will do. It must do. I think, you know, every game has an annoying bat, or like every bat depiction in a game is annoying. And every cat depiction, you just can't trust it. It's science. It's a big number there, because we have that everything bag. I never did. I never changed the game I was playing to Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Of all the things I checked, I have it written in the title, but I could have at least done that. I just remembered that. There we go. Wouldn't want someone to come in here expecting Boomerang Quanger and to get Jimmy. Good crit. It's beautiful. The Skin Thieves. Don't trust them. We have a Greep now. This is going to be the new thing we don't let take action. Lars can metabolize in the next combat. Yeah. A weekend with 2 Saturdays. It's the best. I have no control, but I believe I should have utilized items before I came in here. No, we're fine. Eyes. The movie, the sequel, the screenplay called Eyes. I was just playing that one up for the camera. I know how this one ends. Yep, this is an optional dungeon. Opens up after Cordelia vanishes. You may recall that Cordelia had an infatuation with Mr. Cat whenever we were first in Smile. Hi, I forgot about you. I have all the images of the battlers in a folder that I've been putting into a slideshow for the stream as we find them, and I still forgot about you. How's it going? The one you call Dr. Thurgood. I want nothing to do with you, sir. Get the hell off my fucking screen. I think shadow demons can appear however they want to appear. As evidenced by all of the other shadowy demon things we've seen thus far.
Pick up the phone, Jimmy.
That asshole from the Stanley Parables on the other end. It's Mr. Cat. Now would have been a time for me to have mana burn since I'm thinking what I'm thinking. But that's okay. I have one final stun. I have no stuns through Roman Candle. Okay. And we have to orchestrate this beautifully. Jimmy goes before Landrew. So does Helga. Cat has nothing to steal. You undulate. And you analyze. The next physical or magical hit will do triple damage, once per fight, removed by any damage. Mr. Cat is watching you. Yeah, having mana burn attached to this would have been better. Oh well. So it goes. Now we don't attack. We are. We'll have Andrew throw out Toxicosis because he goes after Jimmy in priority. Grumbleberry is the physical attacker of Jimmy's job forms. That is what he excels at. He's got a thing that allows him to do 100% physical damage to everyone, all enemies. A 300% one that takes away 10% of your health. A 500% one that stuns him for a turn. And he can take an afternoon nap to get a full heal, but he goes to sleep. And sleep's a perilous status. Anyone who hits you in that deals more damage. And, of course, if no one hits you, you're asleep. It's a solid crit. 8,300 damage. Would have been better with mana burn, but that would have required me to have been in pumpkin form at the start. And then shift into that. I guess I'll take it. I guess that's good. Is that good? Forget what kind of physical attacking the cat does, but Lars is here, so let's do it. Oh! Oh! Oh, he doesn't have the MP cost of focus. It has the MP cost of whatever he fucking casts. Okay. Cool. I'm in. Wish I'd gotten to enjoy that more the first playthrough. Mr. Cat's yelling in pain, so that's not an attack at all. Solid crit there. Howling in pain. I don't know what kind of setup that is for any other thing. We're gonna have Lars guard, just in case. Everyone else goes for it. That is sick. Well, we have Mental Clarity, which is a group recovery of mental status effects. Beautiful. Andrew's pretty roughed up. I think we go for it. We went for it. We went for it. I thought he had to do a setup before he did that move. Woo! Did we go for it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get up! He yelled in pain. I'm gonna have Helga guard. I'm gonna do some slow reviving of the group here to bring them back. Did a howl in pain again. Fucking suspicious. Okay. Let's bring Jimmy up. Lars, you keep guarding. Okay. All I knew is I had to get Jimmy up, but I wanted to get Helga up first. And I used a fire alarm for that. Jimmy is going to use his God-given right to go nuts. And we've got this in the bag. And we're going to startle Mr. Cat before he gets a turn. Jimmy's not in the best form to do the attack that's coming. Hell, I probably could have done that instead of the startle, but it's okay to be cautious on that front. You just keep guarding in case a big old chonkin' attack comes that I'm not able to resolve. But we got it. Good fight against Mr. Cat. delicious. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Okay. We're gonna have a real talk here. This will be a spoiler break. But it's warranted. Cordelia doesn't have a happy ending. And if you're not able to accept that, come back in like 5 minutes. Or if you're watching the YouTube VOD after the fact, skip ahead about 5 minutes. Alright? We have a slow conversion. I think that's something for Andrew. I stand corrected. Like an item of some kind? No, it's a manual. You're dumb. You are dumb. Slow conversion converts HP into Moxie for 5 turns. So there's a good argument to be made for having that. It's a pet turtle. And it's a doctor's bag, which is a weapon. Which makes heals 50% stronger. It's Helga only. I like turn priority on her, more so than I do this doctor's bag. So I'm gonna keep that turn priority. The tonal whiplash in hearing the music smile still very much present even in the second playthrough. It is shaded earlier in the game. Say, for example, in the scene where we see Mr. Mouse crying in the toy store, that the Mouse family has suffered a previous loss. And of course, there is the other gravestone that's out here. Now there's 2. A tiny box wrapped in a pink ribbon. Now, there is hypothesizing I got from my audience and during the first playthrough of how this popped into Jimmy's mind, and sort of the iconography that we see later on in the game. The reckoning is news reports, television, of a serial killer and rapist. Something to that effect. And that sort of theme popped into Jimmy's head. I know I certainly had those themes. My mom enjoyed serial killer literature and shows when I was a kid, And she had, like, terrifying, like, nightmares of my brother and I being stolen away, like, kidnapped up, like, around. Like, I had a sweater that had some other kid's name written on it, that she intentionally made me wear at times at the playground so that anyone who wanted to try and take me called me by that name instead of my actual name. Anyway. Lord only knows why the hell I'd want to do that segment again if I'm not going to do the segment beneath the giant's feet. I'll put that on Lars. He's got the most HP to sling around. I put Metabolize on him. I might want to have him do some sort of conversion. I like the manuals on everyone else. Man. I should buy some items. I also could have talked to Beatrice. Let's just go ahead and stick to business. It's a good idea. Let's not go to Mr. Marvelous's boot. Ain't nothing damn marvelous about that. That's one of these optional areas that opened up, that we've cleared. Don't remember how powerful I have to be or what I need to be capable of, but I figure even if I am missing some levels, the items I got will be able to fuse together into an awesomeness. He said, choosing to believe that was true while secretly fearing that it wasn't. Mana burn, by the way, gives a plus 50% to attack. It's an instant thing, so in that previous fight with Mr. Cat, and in future boss fights, provided I remember, I'll start that with Rotting Jack-O-Lantern, run that, and then flip to Grumble Bear. Combine this with Weak Point, and then that 500% attack should be good places. Obviously, it'd be nice if I got Rotting Jack-O-Lantern to level 40, so I could put Mana Burn on whatever, but we'll make do. It's gonna be quicker if I go the other way. As we head back up there to that Lisa-inspired mountain spire of annoyance. We can cross over this just fine. The monsters will definitely be less threatening than what I just faced. The Skin Thieves. Don't know if I'll actually be able to skip the fights here, though. Looks like I will be able to. So I'll be able to bebop into this one at full strength. Unless that was an outlier. That is reasonable, Denovan. That is reasonable. Unlike Dingaling. Now, I'm not going to be able to pull the cunningness that I just discussed on this upcoming boss. Because the upcoming boss has a gimmick all of his own that prevents such foolery. I'm also loath to put him in a situation where he's going to be stunned for a turn. Like, don't have to stun him for a turn. Let's save the game. Though if we die, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Right, you get blown off to the right. I need to stand by the tree, not behind the tree. Grimith rolls his eyes. My bad. Right, I need to be a flower so I can hide in the ground so I don't get blown off the damn thing. That's my bad again. Alright. Yeah, I won't bother entering into this one as Pumpkin. I'll save. Depends on whether I feel like backtracking all the way to this damn fight again if I lose. There's a reasonable chance of that, too. Here we go! Say hello to the nerve worms. With Grimclaw down there. The nerve worms are living inside this beast. Nerveworm is stronger now, because so many others have died. And of course, they can also eat, drain HP off of the host, which can be a meritorious fact. We'll actually have Mom use vitamins to cure that sickness. And you're on a timer here. If you don't finish off the nerve worms, their hosts just collides with the ground and you all go dying. So you have to clear the nerve worms to get off of this magic carpet ride. Impact in 3 turns. Quickly defeat the nerve worms. There you go. Our target, of course, is the Grimclaw. Don't know whether we'll get a turn to do a thing before we get flung off, but I'm willing to try. I'm wary about stunning Jimmy. Let's just do a 300% damage, but take 10% HP. To be safer. Safe's what I need right now. Dives low enough for you to jump off, then takes the skies. So, these normal attacks won't be able to hit at all. Jimmy will still lose the HP, though. So, if I wanted to hit, I would need to use magic attacks. Which I'm not really in the best equipment or form to do with. We can make do. We're actually going to guard with everyone, though. And have Dad throw out a black spiral on the Grimclaw. Solid crit, Dad! Solid crit. I like when you get crits on the weak points. That's good stuff. I think I'm just going to guard with everyone until we get picked back up again, because that happens. I'll actually have Mom do a little heal here. We'll renew the Undulate. Not too much damage, thankfully, but I've seen Grimclaw lay down the hammer, though I think that required a turn of prep. I should possibly be continuing to attack with Andrew, but I think I'm willing to play this one cautiously. There we go. Twisting in agony, but still barreling towards you. That's an everyone guard for sure. There we go. I guarded and reduced that damage, and it still did that much. You are misremembering it, Sidion. That's not the boss. I know I'm already having you metabolize, so we'll just guard with you. Snatches you and flings you onto his back, where there's new nerve worms. And immediately start by devouring the Grimclaw. Focus is still on its cooldown. It is 10-turn cooldown now. It's worth throwing down a poison on Grimclaw, but we can do that later. Yeah, I'm definitely skipping that area. I can guarantee that. I mentioned that at the end of last stream. That area is not being done. I guarantee it. We're gonna get flung off already. I think we will be. That was too effective. Too good. Yeah. I feel like you did such an amazing job of killing those damn things. With the counter stance. There we go. Alright, Jimmy. Time for you to be a pumpkin. This won't be terribly effective, but it is going to happen, because it must happen. Wary about having Lars nap. I think I'm just gonna have him guard. Group startle. Everyone takes damage along the way. Screech! Of course, I could have Jimmy do startling as well. I had him in burb form. Okay, well, the ability wasn't able to be used because he got startled. Okay, everyone has to guard. Or, Andrew will resolve that. Not as challenging of a fight as the cat one, but it definitely has its own gimmick. Very much helps to know that one going into the fight. Pumpkin was the one who benefited from the leveling there. We brought peace to that mighty bird that was flying around this peak at the start, but it was corrupted by the pulsating mass. It's a barbed wire wristband. You know who'd that be useful for? Someone who did a lot of attacking. However, you'll lose HP with it on. Are you a bad enough dude to lose HP to get more attack? I think I am. Jimmy's now slower. Jimmy's got Number Wang. Rejuvenate. Heals 10% of the party's HP. Gives 5% HP regen for 3 turns. It's really nice. And it's something I do like to put on Lars. He'll lose out on a nice attack ability. He doesn't really need slow conversion. What he needs is a oh shit button for everyone. I like Mom having an attack power as well as Master Criminal, because it amuses me to have her with Master Criminal. This should be a furniture item. Yep, a floral vase. A vase. If you will. Go past that shit. Floral set. I have 3 items of that. The musical set, I have 3 items of that. The spooky set, I have 5 items of. The pixel set, I have 4 items of. 2 geometric, and then 1 mystical. But the mystical's the Dark Dungeon one. That's never getting done. I didn't even do that the first time. And I see no reason why it would get done this time. Okay. We're gonna try tackling one more optional thing. And that's gonna be back down to visit the spiders again. Which I am much sturdier now, full of levels and numbers than I was last stream of this. And then we'll get on with actually progressing the main storyline. Visit home here. Because while we're here, a couple of viewers reminded me of an item I had been forgetting. Not that I'm really going to be able to make use out of it, but it's here. Now that Buck's no longer with us, we can grab his mixtape. Increases chance of multi-hit by 25%. He normally has a 25% chance of multi-hitting. 50%. Oh no, not numbers. Ah! I will not refrain from depositing the money, because that would be hubris. I'm certainly not arrogant. Not me. Would never dream of it. Damn it, I did it again. I don't feel like talking with, Miss Mole or Mr. Beaver. I'm just gonna move on. Sure, we'll go this way. Why is my scrolling hiccuping? That's weird. There's like a little stutter in the game. Let me try relaunching the game. That's odd. You fine back here, computer? Yeah, you're fine. Weird. See how sturdy I am for this area. Certainly have to fight this stuff in here, that's for sure. But this place isn't as hard as with the Skin Thieves were, at least like these individual combats. The boss here, though, that's a different story. Showed off coming down here earlier, last stream. But of course, I was too weak for this. Ah! But now we've got some more numbers in us. Don't you click at me. Actually, these enemies might be just as damn sturdy. Their rewarding was just about the same. So the thing about this area, I certainly expressed my frustration about this enough, was how claustrophobic it is. It isn't a fun gameplay mechanic to only see just like this narrow circle of light in front of your character. It's not very entertaining or enjoyable. It's okay, because Casey told me that the next game that's created, that's gonna be different. Good. 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 Good, I'm glad. Thanks, Ejector. Glad everyone else is scared. Well, I guess Lars is unconscious. It's different. Fucking rude. Get up, Lars. Oh, right, he had his immune deficiency. A mean bastard. Like, I get the aesthetic value of why you would have this cave be super dark. It's just annoying to play. And there's nothing to light around here. If I use the fire mode of Rotting Jack-o'-lantern, I just get back to the other light circle. I don't clear out the entire thing. There we go. I was looking for switches. It's a fully optional area, so it's up to you on whether you want to indulge in it. There's obviously, like, another area that I'm not going to be indulging in at all that's optional. Just one of those, here's what it is. If you come down here, you have to be willing to partake in it, and I am. That's that story. Some sizable damage there. And you're not even done. Aha! Well, way to go, Andrew, and not being scared again. Credit to you, my friend. Lars been grabbed. And he's been released. If I ever get tired of the combats here, though, as I need to just walk around, I'll just go to clean getaway. It'll be irritating, if only because, you know, this takes us back the other way. It'll just be constantly jarring me in and out of where I'm going, but that is your convenient way to get out of combat. With a 100% success rate. This time it's Mom who's not afeared. Oh, Lars isn't either. Cool. need to flip any more switches over there on that other side? I don't remember. No, that was the one that I needed. Cool. Ew, something gross. Of course, the enemies in this area, they start off in the darkness, so you might not immediately recognize them. Unless you know the positioning of, the eyes. And then on top of that, whenever they do appear, they have this fear status that they can put on the characters. Okay. Which is a stunning effect for a turn. Oh, he just became a powerhouse like this today, this stream. That's where some of his power came from. Ah, yes. The lights. They beckon something. That's right, train. Doing the 500% physical attack is also assisting on that front. Of course, he is being stunned for a turn. Which is irrelevant in situations where he'd be rendered afraid anyway. There goes Andrew. I guess I could have just guaranteed that not happening by having your boy wiggle, but I didn't. Let's throw down an alarm clock. There we go. Some ants on a log. Some Choco Cola. Cool. What's Grumble Bear up to? 33. Good. Good. That Juggernaut ability is just when I shake my head over like, Can't have control over him. Losing control of a character is a big deal. See Umaro. See Gao. See Buck with his, go nuts ability. Good. Now with the correct direction to pull a switch to boom tough act into Nacton. Happy days are yours and mine. I mean, it doesn't matter what your final party ends up as. Because you gotta make use out of so many characters in the game. I guess you don't have to. Everyone else is a speed bump. Great. Now it's darker. That's what I needed. The lights to get blown out. What do you mean I can't relight the light? Thanks. That's good game design. I say with a measure of bitterness in my soul. Again, I came down here. It's I only have myself to blame. Now imagine having to redo this because you lose. Particularly if it's against yonder boss. Who's over yonder? I was gonna save this for when we actually encountered that guy, but I guess I can mention this now. This area helped to teach me quite a bit about the game. It changed my thinking for how I structured the how I utilized Jimmy, how I thought about like fighting, because up until that point I'd been skirting past. It's been skirting for a while without really having to apply myself and utilizing like Jimmy's forms and strategy. But I suffered a narrow defeat on the boss, and it was a close thing. That was a long fight, which I narrowly lost. But it inspired me to like rethink how I was approaching this stuff, which kind of leads me to how I'm clobbering shit with Jimmy right now. This boss is also a mascot for the game of a sort. That's what we'll call it. A mascot. It's not an hour long. Ah, okay. Need to go to the left from here. Still not tired of these fights to just do clean getaway. I guess I have the resources. I will spend some stuff. Gotta beat the hell out of things and level up anyway. I've certainly got some power. Some toughness. We're about there. He said, getting turned around. We're about there. We got Super Choco Colas and Nutrition Cubes to use in emergencies. Cool. I got a ton of cash. We say, but if I die, I'll force myself to backtrack all the way back here and waste the viewer's time alongside mine. It's punishment. No, look, we've had our fun. Like, no, I'm done with you now. Goodbye. We had our fun, ha ha ha, jokes. That's it. I guess I should have warned you beforehand. If you have a problem with spiders, maybe this place isn't for you. The Whisper Weaver, the mascot, who could totally derail everything that I want to do with my cunning scheming. It's true. It is true. Let us do a 300% attack and enjoy that mana burn. Whisper Weaver has nothing to steal. Metabolize. I think that's going to be relevant. Undulate. Analyze. Yeah. Bomb's attack fires off first. Whisper Weaver goes second. That's worth keeping in mind. It's a solid crit. Okay. He didn't do the thing. Use your God-given rank to go nuts, Jimmy. You slammed the hell out of this Whisper Weaver. Well, that could have been a better hit. But maybe it's for the best. That way we can see this boss when he chooses to actually appear. We wouldn't want to be over too quickly. That wouldn't be fair. Just like being sickened again across the board isn't fair either. I just cured that. We need Jonathan Bear here to protect against common status effects for a few turns. That is cooldown. Yuck. Alright, let's start curing this. Here we go. That's your Whisper Weaver right there. Notice that only Helga ended up getting a turn. That's your mascot. If you go to the store page, you'll see the Whisper Weaver. Good. Good. Mom's the only one who can act this turn. Good. 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 Lars has been grabbed. Jimmy has mana burned himself to hell. Yeah, the Whisper Weaver is actually a librarian. That's what it is. We're going to keep our alert in our back pocket. But obviously we do have a number of hit points to chew through from the Whisper Reaver. Whisper Reaver? Might as well be. Let's do it. Rampaging Burb. I have the God-given right to kick your ass! Solid crit, Jimmy. And of course, the Whisper Weaver is back there so it can do its peekaboo shit at you again. Aha! I'ma get you. You're like, great. I'm so glad. Truly, I am thrilled. Hey, Vic and friends. Finishing up with your Destroy All Humans and Bard's Tale. I'll try not to get got. Where's that retro stuff that you said might be coming this week, Vic? Did everything just get derailed? Where's my 17 hours of Mule broadcast? I demand more toys! Counterset? He said, pretending like that would matter. Probably later tonight? Sweet. I will look forward to that, then. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fucking Whisper Weaver. Honey? Get up. Note that we've been stickied, and that actually made Helga slower than the Whisper Weaver. I'm not happy with that. Jimmy, use your God-given right to go nuts and yell at that damn spider. You. Throw ants in a log. At Mom. Let's use our stratagems here. I want this to hit and finish off the Whisper Weaver. I'm done. I'm done with this damn spider. You renew that rejuvenate again, because Andrew did not get to partake. Out of my face, spider. We're done. Whisper Weaver is the harder fight over Mr. Claw. Well, that would be reasoning behind doing that area first as I did. Peace in our time. Good work, bird. You saved Christmas. So yeah, that fight definitely gave me a greater respect and appreciation for the combats in my first playthrough. We got a Psych, a charging station, and a lily pad. So this charging station gives HP and MP regen, but you lose your weapon. You could definitely see arguments for why that would be valuable. That HP and MP regen. Maybe you're like, maybe I don't want Lars, for example, to have an attack. Just get back HP and MP. It just depends on how you want to use your characters there. One of the reasons why I enjoy exploring these alternate optional dungeons is these items that change how the characters play, which is really fun. Then we have a manual called Psych. It's a stun that ignores the alert status, but it has an 8-turn cooldown. And that's really nice to say put on someone like Mom. Until I lost all my Roman candles, I had been using her to, sparingly on bosses, stun using a Roman candle, but now I got Psych. And so long as Mom has turn priority, which isn't necessarily a guarantee, she'll have that. You know, if I didn't want Mom to have turn priority, I could take the sneakers off her and give her something else, like the Doctor's Pack to make her heal stronger, or the charging station to give her, the HP and MP regen. I just really like playing with turn priority, which is why I have the red sneakers on her. You know, that's actually the first time we were in a fight where she lost turn priority while still having the red sneakers on. It's because the Whisper Weaver was able to have her agility, the sticky effect. Need to go dunk our heads inside this damn fountain in the clubhouse. That's 5 of the 6 spooky set items. There was something that Casey had removed that I hadn't even thought of trying until after I saw it in the changelog, where, say for example that you have Lars in a counter stance, but you have him equipped with a taser that startles enemies, or something like that, and so, some people would attack him, and then he would, counter and fire that off. There had to be some sort of, greater, thing involved there, because it wouldn't make sense to startle enemies that were attacking you, because then their turn was already expended. I'm probably misremembering that front. Okay. I think that's enough of piddling about with optional stuff. There is more optional stuff. Yeah, obviously, for example, there's the arena. At Home Flower, I took care of the Unbreakable Bridge, we took care of the Spider, we took care of Grimclaw. Sweet Melody. I'm good on that front. Grim Echoes. Yeah, we're good there. Everchip. Dark Dungeon and Arena stuff. Let's swing by Grim Echoes, though, momentarily, since I am thinking of it. I will withdraw all of the money. All $41,000. Jimmy's great at math. Parker's his father's an asshole. Here we go. I could have bought these if I really was concerned about a boss that we took on. I did have a Roman candle. I did have one left. I must have just completely glazed over it in the inventory. That happens. Must have got it confused with the Super Bowl. I don't bother with smoke bombs, and I don't intend to. But we can buy some more Roman candles. I think I'm going to refrain from the cherry bombs and Super Bowls, but I definitely want more of these. I'm willing to spend top dollar on that. Stunning and magical damage is pretty nice. And that guaranteed stun. Of course, now that we have Psych, it's less needed. Let's also buy some items. Cool. Good work, Tangle. You get that poor life choice redeemed. Something that has been added to Twitch within the past week that I've been thinking about how I want to make use out of is a sort of like a timed event where you like you put something up that costs channel points, and the entire community can contribute to it. I mentioned this to Lethal, for example, if he wanted to have his like you could spend 100,000 points to have like a game, have him play any game for an hour, you know. But you could like take it so that multiple people will be able to contribute towards that. Lord only knows how they'd be able to select the game. But it's something you could do, for example, like community goals. Which I find pretty interesting. I just haven't found haven't thought of a delightful way to use it, to drain those points so that people wouldn't spend them on poor life choices or, heaven forbid, dreadful pickup lines. That's right. This, by the way, over here, is the optional dungeon I will not be doing in this playthrough. No thanks, I'm good. Let's do actual dungeon stuff, though. I believe I just opened this door at the end of last stream, so let's go in. Yeah, it makes sense, Lethal. Makes good sense. You will have to watch the OG playthrough if you want to get that content, or watch someone else play through the game, because I want nothing to do with that. I might be able to skip fighting in here, due to all the optional stuff I've done. But we won't skip all the fights that we could have. We'll definitely take some. Like this one. It's concentric burden and square. Nice job being able to crit through the concentric burden and deal genuine damage to him. Oh, we're doing fantabulous. It is pretty damn amusing. Oh no, it's the shapes. Keep in mind that you can steal edges off the shapes so that they are less dangerous. Psych! That's right, Mom doesn't have her super attack anymore. Sure does, Jones man. Opens that way. This is a long area as well, as we're climbing up this giant's legs to get to the World's Edge Library at the top. Disembodied eyes. Man. That's a magic attack thing, so I definitely know who I'm putting that on. No, you're no longer gonna resist sleep, he says. Thinking maybe that's not a great idea. We'll give Dad a third eye. Oh, that doesn't make sense. He wears glasses. The third eye won't be magnified. I have a magnifying glass, though. Aha! Perfect! The magnifying glass goes over the third eye. We've solved it. They're asleep. That two fish is a reflect fish, so don't throw magic at it. This is gonna be so fucking overkill. It's gonna be beautiful. Jimmy's about to wreck that fish. Just asleep. Ah, beautiful. Disgusting. There's 9 toy boxes. I know 3 of them are in the optional dungeon that I will not go into. Yes, let's go up the floor. We'll grab that. Yeah, a pain. Both... a pain on all of your senses. I talked about it at the end of last stream. I showed it off how it sounds. It's Burton's, look. The Burton looks similar to Andrew. Just a bit larger, of course. And Grimith said, "Let there be light." And lo, there was light. It was good. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Jimmy, how do you feel about this area? Jimmy wants to keep climbing, but he's been feeling so tired lately. Me too, Jimmy. Me too. This past week has been just sluggish, sleepy time. I don't want to talk about it. I blinked and I opened my eyes and I realized, oh boy. Forgot to switch forms. I used all my skill in the in taking X for a walk earlier. Let's try that again. Then I pressed left on the keyboard by mistake. No! The more sides a shape has, the more dangerous it is. It's fact. Oh no. Jimmy took the damage. Nah, I just would have either fought the battles or switched to clean getaway. Damn it, I want my rubies, you sons of bitches! Pickpocket's Handbook. I believe that increases steal chance. Yes, by 10%. Eh. Put away those monster teeth, Mom. You don't need that. Her high steal chance once per fight is going to become even higher. Chest bonus effects random or set? Random. Otherwise, I wouldn't be petitioning for things. Right, I think I've gotten rubies once this entire second playthrough. Oh, I need more allowance. Give me some damn interest on all that money I got in the bank. I spent so much of for Roman candles. 9,000 to be specific. Confidence! Double imagination experience. Fine. Fine, we can have confidence. I don't want to cross over. One fish, two fish. Let's yell psych at the concentric burdens. Damn it. It's not fair. Yeah, I'll have to remove, if I remember, those balanced equations from the image slideshow because they don't really show up that well. Alas. Jimmy's slowly getting damaged whenever combat takes longer than a round, because he has negative 5% HP regen. Music in here is pretty good, but that's true for most of the music in this game. At least this track doesn't grade 1, 4, 7, 2, 8, 3, 9. And that's all the fighting I wish to do in this area. So we get to the library itself. No. Of course not. The boss is the primary reason I don't want to do that area. My least favorite boss in the entire game. I actually mentioned it in the review of it. And there's no item I'll get for that that's meaningful, so... You can see that we're at the library. This will take you all the way back down, but it's a one-way elevator. He gets a little nervous whenever he looks over the edge. I imagine so, Jimbo. This is it, Jimmy. The world's library. Every book ever written is here. Pay no mind to the skelly bones. Looked a lot bigger from the outside. Honey Bear, there's a dead librarian right behind you. Oh? So there is. I suppose I was distracted by all the possibilities. I know you get excited about learning new things, but I'm starting to feel nervous. Maybe this isn't an appropriate place to take our son. I know it's dangerous, but what other choice do we have? We have to do what's best for Jimmy, what's best for everyone. We should spread out and look. The secret knowledge should be around here somewhere. Hey, another scroll, another tape. Jimmy gives it a listen. The Journey of a Nameless Monk, Chapter 8. Well, I made it. It's a library. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The world's library made it seem like it would be bigger. Grander. I guess in the end a library is a library, and everyone knows a library is just a boring vacation home for nerds. If someone goes in a library and gets excited, then you know they're a nerd. Me? No way. Guess I can cross being a nerd off my list. Looks like I figured out something about myself here, so it's not a total waste. I tried to ask the librarian if there was a secret room with all the good stuff, but it turns out she's dead. All in all, this trip was kind of a bummer. I'm gonna poke around a little longer anyway, just in case. I've got a lot of thoughts running through my head right now, so I guess poetry is the best way to sort those out. This is for me, not for you. Anyway, here you go. The sun melts and slips through the finger-like mountains. My journey ends soon. Haiku. I believe Mom reads a book for us. We select and they can improve our statistics. Bad feeling about this place, but while we're here, how about I read you a story? These books are so dusty, we only had time for one of them. I forget which one I had her read. I might have asked her to read How to Count Cards? Luck, Magic Attack, Attack. You know what, we'll kick this to a poll. I know I've spumbled everything for what it means, but why don't we use Twitch's built-in poll system? I can find where the hell that is these days. Because they actually have a built-in poll system in Twitch now. I think I had to use a stream manager for that. Manage your poll. Yes. Alright, manage my poll. Create a new poll. Channel points now available in polls. I can allow viewers to spin their compulsion loops to tilt the scales, or bits. Which book? 1, 2, 3. Duration, 1 minute. Cool. There's your poll, everyone. Damn it, Fire Trick. Which book is which stat? If memory serves, the first is attack, the second is magic attack, and the third is luck. I obviously only chose one of them in my first playthrough, but I'm just saying that based off of educated guessing. If I'm wrong, well, I'll get over it, I guess. It's not the first time I've been wrong. Looks like we're gonna learn how to count cards. Hell yeah. Pay to win the poll. Okay. Looks like we're choosing option 3. That's fine by me. I delete you now, poll. To the abyss with you. Look! There's a picture of the author. He's wearing a cowboy hat. How fun. Doyle Brunson? Jimmy feels a little lucky, almost like his luck increased by 1. I'm trying to think of this sweet Stevie Bronco character is just a big fat cheater. This isn't the kind of book children should read. No, sir. Come to think of it, none of these books are really for children. I'm looking everywhere, Jimmy, but I haven't seen anything too promising yet. That said, I do find myself getting distracted. There are an immense amount of books I haven't read here. Like this one. Have you heard about the Phoenix? It's nothing much. A fantasy, really. I normally don't find this sort of thing interesting, but according to legend, there's a mystical creature that was immune from the inevitability of death. This was the Phoenix. Whenever the Phoenix was close to death, it combusted into a propulphany of flames, was born anew from the ashes. If you're just joining us, Andrew's gimmick, one of his ongoing gimmicks, is that he says words Jimmy doesn't fucking understand. And that translates into the dream world as Andrew saying words that don't exist. Quite the evolutionary adaptation. It makes me wonder what's happening at a molecular level. Do the creatures regenerate ultra fast? How much DNA needs to survive to begin the renewal process? What biological process generates the requisite heat? Something from the bifoveal plas? I should calm down. This is why I try to avoid reading fiction. Snap out of it, Dad. Jimmy, a library is no place for tomfoolery. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about being charged for overdue books. What do you think? Not funny? I wanted to say it earlier, but I don't think your dad would have laughed. I'm going to look for something to poke the librarian with. I wonder if they have movie rentals. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. He doesn't want to leave without his family. I don't understand. There aren't even many books here. Is this really the world's library? Whoops. Cool. I see. The secret knowledge must rest further in the library. Be careful, Jimmy. Who knows what else we'll find down there. As the party reassembles. A voice echoes through Jimmy's mind. This is my library. Each book is my child. Long ago, a fearsome winged beast took one of my children. Will you return him to me? Perhaps we will, for I do recall the situation that is discussed there. Well, welcome to the library. We have fighting here. It's fossil record and boring lecture. You can steal, perhaps, the fossil from the fossil. You can't steal anything from the boring lecture. We shall resolve the fossil record. Compare this to the stuff we were fighting in the Whisper Weaver area, as well as the Mr. Cat area. Not much of a problem. Balanced equation and bookworm. Let us steal some knowledge from the bookworm. In their youth, it is not uncommon for metronomes to be mistaken for leprechauns. They don't have a pot of gold, but I hear they've got a few bucks set aside for a rainy day. In short, find the spring metronomes. You can steal good money from them. We knew this already. I don't know how many tips they have or the full extent of their catalog. And I don't care. Oh no, variable fish! You sons of bitches. It was only a matter of time. We're out of history now and into the classics. Oh, come for a good read? There isn't a better place. All the world's knowledge rests here. It's my favorite place to visit. I hate to leave, but it's been ages, and I can't keep it waiting forever. Remember that all the numbers are being called back to Sacred Lantern, so that they can have a meeting, a powwow, a talk. Here in the classics, we've got Mr. Darcy. We can steal his tea. Pinky's outfit have been this a classy affair. I do believe stealing his tea pisses him off. Let's do it, and then murder him. He is angry. Now he is no more. Self-help? I don't think I'm gonna waste our time fucking around with Lovely. Not this playthrough. Umba has to eat at least 8 meals a day in order to continuously vomit slime. Bookworm grows through the power of positive thinking. No positive thinking. True positivity rests at the end of a rainbow. I've hidden my gift to the world to only those who have witnessed the true power of positivity. 8 turns should suffice. I'm good. Thanks. I don't recall it being worth my time. In more arid regions, treemen have evolved to look more cactus-like, and they don't change with the seasons. Alright. Alright, I talked myself into it. I hate that I've done this, though. On that aluminum foil. Instead of this. Because we're not going to be doing any of that attacking nonsense. Alright. Hit me. One. Two. I don't think I need to have everyone else guard. I think I just have Lars do it. He said arrogantly. 4. It's turn 5 done. It's turn 6 done. Turn 7 done. That's turn 8 done. Steal its rainbow. Nah, it's okay. We'll psych it out. It shouldn't count as a hit, that's because it's not dealing any damage. Pretty confident, but just in case. past shall be revealed. It's a self-help book. Gains 50% more XP, not usable by Jimmy. But it's 50% more XP, Grimith. How could you hate it? Because it's not usable by Jimmy. And what is 50% more XP anyway? Ugh. Jimmy would be the one I'd want to use that stuff on. There's other things as well that increase XP that can't exactly be tied to Jimmy. Can't exactly. Anyway, we'll keep it. Maybe if I ever get into a grind-heavy mood for whatever particular reason. I need this. Put it onto someone. If I really wanted to do that, I could just go to easy mode. Away and get more XP. Centric Burtons. Steal some more knowledge while we're here. The elder Mr. Asp was quite the looker in his youth. Legend has it he was voted most handsome reptile in high school. I'll take one more fight in the classics area, and then we'll move on. Alright. Thought we might see Mr. Darcy again, with a horde of T-mice. Alas. Oops, I chose Psych instead of Knowledge Theft. Balanced equations aren't much of a problem anymore. Which is good. For goblins, a life of crime is easy. Goblin thieves, though, are especially adept at their craft. A goblin thief once stole a pilot script for a sitcom, wrote herself into it, and placed it back before anyone noticed. She's now a worldwide superstar. Now we're in pop fiction. Variable fish. Hey, Jack. Welcome to the world's library. The entire repository of all knowledge resides here. Every ounce of it. Bad weather's scythe is so sharp because he freezes the accumulating precipitation around it when he floats high into the atmosphere. Forgot that she had that ability. Pretty nice move. Does a group damage, and gets a group heal on top of that. Nicely done, Bookworm. Now, I believe there is an enemy around these parts that we did not get around to seeing in the first playthrough. It is reluctant to appear. A But given the party strength, I'm willing to loiter around here. I could use the blob to see if I can entice this damn thing out. Along the way, I guess we can steal more knowledge. I guess. Royal guards protect the queen no matter what. When the taint spreads through them, it just magnified their already impressive strength. That's good. Ah, yes. That... We did not go to that area at Legato. Guess I didn't, did I? I just turned everything around right now and go back. Nah. We're already really powerful enough due to all the optional stuff I've done. Let's not worry about it. That, and I don't feel like traveling all the fucking way back here. Also that, and that area is really powerful. Perhaps it's for the best that I got left behind. Okay. They're not appearing. They're being truculent. We're at Jack, I appreciate you upsetting Bob. Every now and then he needs a punch in the face. Him and his Majestic 12 bullshit. I will take it. I'll put it in the bag. Sir. Into the bag it goes. You see? There it went. Ta-da! Alright, I gave it a fair shot. No romancipiers for us. Eddie has a full-time membership at a cloud gym. It's like a regular gym, except you mostly lift clouds. Alright. No romancipiers it is. I tried. Now we're in biography, which has the best enemy. Everyone knows him. Everyone loves him. My soul resonates with the artifact. I'll reveal myself only to he who wields it. It's Sneaky Lincoln! God, he's awesome. He has the ancient artifact. Where did that Sneaky Lincoln find this? What a sneaky Lincoln. He also has $1,000. And even Mom, with her big ups on Steel Chance, using Master Criminal, has a 54% chance of stealing the ancient artifact from Sneaky Lincoln. I know, Sneaky Lincoln with $1,000. Where did Sneaky Lincoln get that kind of money? We stole the ancient artifact from Sneaky Lincoln! First try! Good work, Mom. We got a pyramid. Hell yeah. Sure, we'll beat up these damn fish again. They're pretty easy. Because we have one-hit KOs for both fish. And so long as you know what each color represents, you're good. You're fine. Sneaky Lincoln again? That bastard. Mom, steal $1,000 from Sneaky Lincoln. Excuse me. Oh! Sneaky Lincoln saved his money. Curse you, Sneaky Lincoln. He's one of my favorite enemies. He's great. There's a viewer in my Discord server who used him as an avatar for the longest time. Oh, there's Mr. Darcy again. Steal his tea. Get some Moxie Point region for that. Nicely done, Jack. You bastard. Alright, sure. I will indulge. Slimes are used for standard hero training in Everchip. That's good. Yeah, I was looking to find him with his group of mice, but didn't appear. Damn it, where's my rubies? Only got the music track for this area. 4 toy boxes. 3 are in the optional dungeon. No, this is like a separate area? I don't think it does. There we go! There's the Romancifiers. Delightful. They have anything to steal. They have a coffin. Kill them with fire. A bag spider's web is played. Well played, bag spiders. It's not very well hidden. It doesn't catch many insects, so bag spiders often have down on the ground. That's certainly not a 50-style vampire, that's for sure. We're above periodicals now. We'll have a few new enemies, but first, a ship. You have the everything bag equipped, yeah, good. Hope you're proud of yourself. Here we go. We have the 5th Street Creeper. Nothing to steal. Let's rampage on the boring lecture. Let's steal from the bookworm. Let's deal with the creeper. Soul used to have a cigar smoking habit, but it didn't last very long since every cigar disintegrated from Soul's intense heat. Okay. 5th Street Creeper chuckles to itself. Disembodied eyes. Catch the next encounter while they're still asleep. Wonder if that applies to... Hey! Punch is unconscious, but he seems to be breathing. Looks like he got beaten up pretty bad and managed to drag himself over here before passing out. We have so much money in the bank, it's time to get out of here. Use our VIP pass. And walk all the way back up. Do these get to be asleep? Oh, damn it! Come on, Casey. You couldn't make it so that they were asleep. I got this embodied eyes and everything, Casey. Damn it. Alright. This gimmick with the eyes. They watch the billboard and if Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. I will not be a turd, though. I do remember their gimmick. Compelling argument to focus that making analysis cheaper, but it doesn't do an attack thing. That closes the eye, that opens the eye. And they have a different gimmick depending on how many are open or closed. I'm confident you'll go first. Let's make this a sure thing. Use your God-given right to go nuts and collide with that weakened eye while you're mana burned. Can't steal anything. Psych out this other eye. And we're not actually doing an attack here, so let's just do that. Just derail the entire gimmick of the boss by destroying an eye. Beautiful. Beautiful. Poor boss. Poor boss. But it's a weaker boss than Whisper Weaver, weaker boss than Mr. Cat. Really a weaker boss than Grimclaw. So, if I did all three of those bosses before I got to this one. And since I know the gimmick of it already, of course I'm going to prioritize deleting an eye. And arranging my attacks so that both eyes remain open. Now they are shut. This is it, Jimmy. The secret knowledge. Inside, we might find the way to finally destroy the pulsating mass. Jimmy tries his best to read, but the words keep worming around on the page. Might, of course, note those statues in the corners. And Buck. With the protrusion on his back. What are you reading that book for? You some kind of nerd now? Think some dumb book's gonna help you? Book's not gonna make you stronger. Look at you. So weak I can pick you up with one arm. Hold it right there. Just derails the music. Let me tell you 3 things about Punch Tanaka. 1. Punch Tanaka doesn't remember how he got here. All he remembers is a long fall and an even longer dream. What did he dream about? Fighting. Inner turmoil. The soul of a man. And you know what? The kid was there sometimes, and he was fine by me. 2. I really hate the pulsating mass. Hate it deep. And you muscles, you've got its smell all over you. How can I tell? Used to work for it. I'm not proud of it, but I did. Now life's given me a second chance. Life's weird like that. Hold on. I'm feeling some words coming up. Bear in a clown wig, forced to ride a tiny bike, but he's still a bear. Haiku. Where did that come from? What does it mean? I can't say for sure. Things are a little foggy right now. I'm feeling a little lightheaded, and if I'm being honest, I'm kind of just going on instinct. But I know the kid's in danger, and I know that book's important. Which brings me to number 3. My mama always told me there's one thing that makes everyone special. One thing that they can each do that's better than everyone else. I've never known what that is for me. Always thought it had to do with my perfect hair. But when I jumped off that bridge down into that deep, never-ending darkness, I learned what it was that Punch Tanaka can do better than anyone else. That one thing that made him extra special. Falling from really high places. No, you imbecile! The secret knowledge falls into the ocean. It will doom us all! Fuck, you seem to have turned into some kind of horrible monster. I'm disappointed in you, son. No, Cinnamon Bun! Not after I just found you again! Why does everyone care about that stupid book? I'll pound your face in some other time. Hey, Jimbo. You know me. I'm not a brave man. I'm not a very strong man. Not really capable in any way, really. But Helga's my only sister. Whenever you're about to do something scary, the best thing to do is to imagine a relaxing place. If you think about it really hard, you can live in a place like that. That no matter what your life is like, no matter who pushes you around, you can be happy there. Me? I'm going to imagine a nice warm beach. A vacation would be really nice right about now. Don't have access to how he feels. Oh, you're finally up? So, I guess things got pretty stressful there. Kinda thought because I weigh so much, I'd be able to fall fast enough to catch Helga. I guess falling doesn't work like that. Come to think of it, she jumped way before me. I guess it was a bad plan all around. I couldn't find your brother, or your dad either. Or that guy with the weird hair. There's no way around it, we failed pretty hard. That's okay, though. I'm used to this kind of thing. There's no need to worry about everyone. We both survived. They're probably fine, too. Before I found you, I walked up and down the beach for hours. I asked some other people if they'd seen you, but no one had. Once I thought I saw you, but it was just a dolphin. I guess it was pretty majestic. Then a crab pinched me. I was really tired, but I thought I might not see anyone again, and that made me keep looking. Let's take a day off, Jimmy. Just you and me. This is pretty fun, huh, Jimbo? It's good to just hang out again. Throwing it over my head, Lars. That one almost made it to me. You've got to use your wrist more. Here, watch. That's Uncle Lars using his wrist. Forgive me, madam? Guess I don't know my own strength. Must be all of those athletics I do. Okay. I was just tossing the old discaroo with my favorite nephew. Want to join us? I could have gone better. Hey, Jimmy. Are you embarrassed by me? It's okay if you are. I think a lot about what would happen if your dad kicked me out. I don't know why he hasn't yet. I'm lazy and pathetic. Most people are grossed out by me. I try not to think about it, but I do. It's hard to find people in this world that care about you. You're lucky because you have a mom and dad who are still alive that care for you very much. I wish I could find someone who could love me as much as I loved them, but nobody wants anything to do with me. I don't blame them. If only I could get a nice Asian girlfriend. Asian girls are perfect, Jimmy. They're cute and smart and like video games. If I had an Asian girlfriend, she would be nice to me. She would think I was funny and love me for who I am. We could watch anime together and start a family. That would be the most fun, I think. Well, I guess our day is almost over. Thanks for hanging out with me, Jimmy. Tomorrow we'll find Helga. I just know it. Maybe we'll find Buck, too. And your dad, I guess. Yeah, it's delightful how, you know, you start to feel empathetic towards Lars, and then... like, what the? Maybe you end up still feeling empathetic towards him after that. Andrew and Helga's equipment has been removed. It's just Jimmy and Lars now. We're in a new zone. Let's go ahead and dabble in this opening area. It's the bank. Welcome to the First Bank of Grouse, a subsidiary of the Accelerated Dynamics Corporation. No need to withdraw any funds. We've got plenty of cash on hand to make acquisitions. Say hi to Captain Fish, everyone! Hooray! Dad's back home! Ah, young Jimmy, still on your adventure? Oh, how I envy you! Young man adventurers calling my name, it goes, Captain Fish, Captain Fish! In a tiny, high-pitched voice. But alas, I'm afraid I hit some inclement weather out on the open water, then I hit a reef. And I'm pretty sure a bunch of sea turtles. Oh, and I ended up hitting some guy's house. Long story short, the sea worm is wrecked beyond repair. The worst part is the bottom part thingy. The hull! Yes, the hull is torn open like a bag of my favorite chips. So I'm afraid I'll be here for a while with my wife and daughter. I assure you, they're quite wonderful. Just not much for adventure, right? I enjoy Guppy so much. That fucking frog onesie is adorable. This better be the end of my husband's adventures. Do you know how long it's been since Guppy and I have seen him? When I first met him, this kind of thing was exciting, but he's got a family now. He needs to be responsible for once. Jimmy sees women in bikinis in his periphery. He's too embarrassed to look at them directly, so he keeps his head down. I understand that. Back when I was super little, I had no shame. Then when I was little, I had shame. Great shame and embarrassment. Didn't want to look people in the eye, the face. Really struggle with confrontation. Really struggle with looking at ladies. My beautiful beach house, destroyed by this repulsive green monstrosity. Captain Fish, you have committed an unforgivable sin. You'll be struck down by the elegant sword play. Just walked by with a sorry old chap. Anyway, Legato Knights are getting back together. Yeah, might as well go back. It was a never-ending vacation until Captain Fish tumbled into it. Captain Fish, my blood feud with you have to wait. We've helped assemble the team of Legato Knights back together. Hooray! Why are you looking at me? Are you lost, little boy? Timothy having an altercation there with his dad, who left after the loss of his first child. Well, after the loss of a kid who may have, I'm pretty sure was there first. Oh, hi again. Miss Robin, how's it going? We have a weighted frisbee. We have an umbrella. We have a travel guide. Andrew only. Spumblers! Sure, with Bonita Vista written on the front, surprisingly durable. Got a rough house. It's 200% group physical damage. We're definitely going to be picking up a hit of that. We're going to buy the moon. We're going to buy a spaceship. We're going to buy 2 Choco Colas, because that's as many as we can afford. Alright then. Nah, I won't worry about selling stuff. Let me know if you see any handsome birds of paradise here. Mr. Mouse, who's happy here now. Janet Mouse has a nice ring to it, huh? A big dumb liar, this lovey. Beefcake. Ghosts? Oh boy, I'm glad this part of the beach isn't haunted. Sure, I'll listen to your rumor. So, a long time ago, some girls were on a school field trip over to the eastern side of the beach, you know, before people started dumping their trash and stuff over there. Anyway, they were doing the old fun of the sun routine, really having a blast. It's time to go out in the ocean, but you see, this one girl, she couldn't really swim, but they kept bugging her and stuff, really made her feel like a gross little goblin for not getting in the ocean with them. She was too shy to say she couldn't swim, so well, she got in. They weren't very far in, so it wasn't a big deal, but she got all nervous and stuff, and then swoosh, a wave made her fall over, and she got pulled in by the underflow. It was a major league scandal. Her parents were on TV crying, and so were the other girls, and they were like, we didn't know, and stuff. So the cops or Coast Guard or something looked and looked. They never found her, so she probably drowned and stuff. But then there's a twist. Years and years later, after the beach was covered in trash and junk, someone who looked just like her was seen walking over the ocean. Do you get it? That was definitely her ghost. Was that spooky? I'm not very good at scary stories. Oh yeah, we didn't go revisit Point Man. Just remembered based on seeing that sign. Help! Nailed it. Yo, kid. Kid's uncle. Yo. Cool. Glad we could get acquainted. Looks like we're all okay. Huh? The book? Dropped in the ocean. Turns out I forgot I couldn't swim. Bravery makes you do dumb things. Look, we could stand here criticizing each other all day if you want. Like, look at this guy. He's giving me so much material, I don't even know where to begin. Hey. But I'm not gonna do that. Not my style. Too classy for that noise. And open your ears, kid, because here comes the big news. I'm talking front page story. Punch Tanaka's gonna help you out. I know. Why is this lone wolf with the heart of a lion helping a lowly little kid like me? Truth is, I don't really understand it myself. All I know is I blanked out for a while when I woke up. It felt like I owed you. It's like you helped me realize who I am? Man, that sounds weird to say. Well, whatever. Guess I'm weird. Anyway, my gang's long gone and I'm looking to get a new one. And guess what? You two are gonna be the first new members. How does that sound? You seem a lot cooler than me. But we're busy. We're looking for the rest of our family. Hey, Uncle Kid, don't worry. Just like a wolf mother looks after her pack, so too does Punch Tanaka. My first order of business as your new boss is to find your family. Sound good, boys? Good. Let's pack it up and head into the sunset. Okay. And that's Punch Tanaka in the party now. Punch is really cool and owns a bunch of motorcycles and never ridden on one. Maybe he'll let me. Talk a bit about Punch. He's shifty. He has an increased steal rate. The streets rub off on you, you know? As for his skills, he's got counter stance, which we've seen in use before. He's got called shot. The next attack does double damage. It's so good. Shakedown steals from the enemy and deals 100% physical damage. That's right. He deals damage to someone and potentially takes their shit. And Magnificent Combo, which we've seen use of. That's right. The beauty of Punch Tanaka. I wanted to leave off on a cool note, like Punch. That's why I ventured into this beach area. He's in the team now. And presumably, based on spumblers from the inventory Miss Robin was selling, we're gonna find Dad. That'll be a mighty team indeed. We won't have a healer with us, but Jimmy can always transition to that role. Jimmy's got plenty of strong, though. Woof! Woo! He's got so much strong. He's got a lot of strong. Level 39 with Grumble Bear. That's good stuff. I think I can spare some time for him to roll with Happy Little Sunflower. Maybe we'll get the positive work ethic that allows all the other imaginations to gain 50% more XP. Takeshi's challenge. Look at that, 360 attack without even rocking the bear. And if you rock the bear, 433. Oh, it's so good. Of course, we're using this cyber gear. That's quite alright by me. Nice, 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 nice. But all that fiddlery and other nonsense is going to be for our next session of Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. We made quite a bit of progress. Quite a bit of progress. Not that much with the main quest line, but far more powerful than what we were. With still opportunities to do so many other things, too. First, we got to find the family. At least we got to get a fourth party member, and then we'll be whole enough to do some other stuff. A pleasure as always, Jimbo. Except when it wasn't. And there were some moments that weren't pleasures. But I did them anyway, because I'm dumb.